Perfectly tolerable, I dare say. Not handsome enough to tempt me.
Count your blessings, Lizzie. If he liked you, you'd have to talk to him.
So what do you recommend to encourage affection?
Dancing. Even if one's partner is barely tolerable.
Good Lord, Miss Elizabeth, did you walk here?
I did.
My goodness, did you see her hem? 6 inches deep in mud. She looked positively medieval. And something in her air and manner of walking.
And of course, you must improve her mind by extensive reading.
You're too proud, Mr. Darcy. And would you consider pride a fault or a virtue?
That I couldn't say.
Because we're doing our best to find a fault in you.
Maybe it's that I find it hard to forgive the follies and vices of others, or their offences against me. My good opinion, once lost, is lost forever.
Mr. Darcy.
Miss Elizabeth? May I have the next dance, Miss Elizabeth?
You may. Did I just agree to dance with Mr. Darcy?
I dare say you will find him very amiable, Lizzie.
It would be most inconvenient since I've sworn to loathe him for eternity. Such different accounts of things puzzle me exceedingly.
Clarity in the future.
Mr. Darcy? What are you doing here?
Mr. Darcy, I had no idea we had the honour.
Miss Elizabeth, I'm a guest here.
What was my friend like in Hertfordshire?
You really care to know? Prepare yourself for something very dreadful. The first time I saw him at the assembly, he danced with nobody at all, even though gentlemen were scarce and there was more than one young lady sitting down without a partner.
I knew nobody beyond my own party.
Oh, and nobody can be introduced in a ballroom.
I do not have the talent of conversing easily with people I have never met before.
Perhaps you should take your aunt's advice and practice.
Miss Elizabeth, I have struggled in vain and I can bear it no longer. These past months have been a torment. I came to Rosings with the single object of seeing you. I had to see you. I have fought against my better judgment, my family's expectation, the inferiority of your birth, my rank, circumstance, all these things, and I'm willing to put them aside and ask you to end my agony.
I don't understand.
I love you. Most ardently. Please do me the honour of accepting my hand.
Sir, I appreciate the struggle you have been through, and I am very sorry to have caused you pain. Believe me, it was unconsciously done.
Is this your plan?
Yes, sir.
Are you laughing?
No.
Are you rejecting me?
I'm sure that the feelings which, as you've told me, have hindered your regard will help you in overcoming it.
Might I ask why with so little endeavour at civility I must repulse?
And I might as well inquire why, with so evident a design of insulting me, you chose to tell me that you like me against your better judgment.
No, believe me, I
If
didn't
I
mean-
was uncivil, then that is some excuse, but I have other reasons. You know I have.
Forgive me. You and your sister, I must exclude.
And what about Mr. Wickham?
Mr. Wickham,
What excuse can you give for your behaviour towards him?
you take an eager interest in that gentleman's
He told me of his misfortunes.
Oh, yes, his misfortunes have been very great indeed.
You ruin his chances and make him treat him with sarcasm.
So this is your opinion of me. Thank you for explaining so fully. Perhaps these offences might have been overlooked had not your pride been hurt by
My
my
pride?
honesty in admitting scruples about our relationship. Would you expect me to rejoice in the inferiority of your circumstances?
And those are the words of a gentleman. From the first moment I met you, your arrogance and conceit, your selfish disdain for the feelings of others made me realize that you were the last man in the world I could ever be prevailed upon to marry.
Forgive me, madam, for taking up so much of your time.
Is he?
Miss Elizabeth!
I thought you were in London.
No. No, I'm not.
No.
No, I
We
came
would not
back
have come
in
had we
here
known
some
you.
business with my student.
They said that the house was open for visitors. I had no idea.
May I see you back to the village?
No. Very fond of walking.
Yes. Yes, I know.
Your unfortunate brother once had to put up with my playing for a whole evening.
But he says you play so well.
Then he has perjured himself most profoundly.
No, I said play quite well.
Quite well is not very well, except his fault. Mr. Darcy, but I don't really like Mr. Darcy. I forgot. But I shouldn't have said a word. Mr. Darcy was at the wedding.
He was the one that discovered us. He paid for the wedding, Wickham's commission, everything. But don't tell anyone, he told me not to tell.
Mr. Darcy.
Stop it, Lizzie. Mr. Darcy's not half as high mighty as he is sometimes.
I'm sorry though that he came with Mr. Darcy. Don't say that. I don't know. So glad.
What do you mean?
Miss Bennet, I warn you, I am not to be trifled with. A report of a most alarming nature has reached me that you intend to be united with my nephew, Mr. Darcy. Now tell me once and for all, are you engaged to him?
I am not.
And will you promise never to enter into such an engagement?
I will not, and I certainly never shall. You have insulted me in every possible way and can now have nothing further to say. I must ask you to leave immediately. Good night.
I have never been thus treated in my entire life.
Lizzie, what on earth is going on?
Misunderstanding.
Lizzie?
For once in your life, leave me alone!
Surely you must know it was all fear. You are too generous to trifle with me. I believe you spoke with my aunt last night and has taught me to hope, as I'd scarcely allowed myself before. If your feelings are still what they were last April, tell me so at once. My affections and wishes have not changed. But one word from you will silence me forever. If, however, your feelings have changed, I would have to tell you. You have bewitched me, body and soul, and I love you. I never wish to be parted from you.